On today's Arizona Daily Mix, looking for things to do with the family for the holiday season? Let's all go to the movies without spending a fortune. Plus, we're going on a road trip with Rachel to Tulsa. We'll find out where to stay, what to eat, and more. And hairstylist Brenda DeSoul shows us the top fall and winter hair trends. We've got that and much more, and it all starts right now. Good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I am Brad Perry. Thanks for joining us. Teresa is out today, but she'll be back tomorrow. And I have to say, I'm so happy I'm here. I made it back in. I was in Las Vegas with my daughter, and we were at BravoCon. Well, she was at BravoCon. I kind of like went on the coattails afterwards and saw a really good show with some really good people. But yes, I had fun there. And if you are one of those people that follow like the Real Housewives of, I don't know, Maddie, yell out one of them. Potomac. I was with Candace, Jersey. Who else? Orange County. Vicky's returning to. Vicky's returning to the Real Housewives of Orange County. So that's really, I know her too. I know Vicky. So there you go. Maddie knows all of them. But that was a good weekend. So I'm back. We're going to have a good time, which is really fun. So I hope you guys are all ready for a great week. We have a lot planned as we head into next week's holiday. But first, let's talk about a place that actually has the decorations up and where you don't have to spend a lot of money. That's right, because you can't really see movies for under $5, can you? Well, over at Pollock Tempe Cinemas is determined to offer affordable fun for families to keep the magic of movies alive. His camera work threw me off.
Pollock Tempe Cinemas became what it is today because it was an accident, actually. I was buying the shopping center, and when I was buying the shopping center, the movie theater was going to close. So I said, okay, well, how difficult could it be to run a movie theater? I know how to buy a ticket, I know how to buy popcorn, and I know how to sit in my seat. But other than that, I better start taking some crash courses. That was about 20-something years ago, and we've been running it ever since. We've stayed true to being unique. That's what Pollock Tempe Cinemas is all about. This isn't a big chain, and you're not going to see this someplace else. It's just not just a normal theater. Here at Pollock Tempe Cinemas, we pretty much get all the movies that are made. We usually get them about a month or two sometimes after they first are released. Thus is why it's called Second Run. But we also show a lot of the classics that nobody else is going to show, because when you've got a first-run movie theater, you have to be showing those first-run movies. I always find it amusing when I'll read online that some movie theaters saying they have, the very best popcorn, or they have the best candy, or they have the best Slurpees. Look, we all get the same sodas. We've been voted #1 popcorn like 20 times already. We always change it up and make sure we're not serving anything that's been standing around too long. And when it comes to candy, we buy the same candy from the same type of places. We want to keep it like it's old Hollywood. As many people know, I have 3 museums. And when you have 3 museums, you tend to get a lot of really unusual and really cool stuff. One of my museums is a 3-dimensional advertising museum. So we're able to refresh the things that come in here kind of on a regular basis and exchange things out, so it always keeps it kind of, okay, what did he put in now? When you come in here, whether you're a young kid and you're looking around and look at on their faces when they see all the figures and when they see all the different pictures of some of the movies that they've seen and they see them on the wall, where they see these things, they're like, oh my God, this is incredible. So for some of the adults, it's memory lane. They'll see something that came from a movie they saw 30 years ago, and they'll say, I remember that. I love the place because when I walk in and I can see all the different creations, I like it because it's unique. I like it because it's not just plain, you walk in, you go sit down and see a movie. There's always something different. I like it because it reminds me of something that would be in Hollywood. What do I really love? I love the people that love to come here. Those people, I get more emails, I get more letters, I get more people that send things, and it's just amazing, and they're just so thankful. I just love the fact that a family of 4 or 5 can come in here and they can afford it. We don't want somebody to have to go put a second mortgage on their house to get a ticket and to, buy snacks. That's not what it's about for us. It's amazing how many people we get from all income levels. We get people that, can truly not afford to go see a movie if they didn't come here. And then we get people that come in here that could buy this place 10 times over. And they still like to come because they just like the atmosphere. We keep this theater open because the people love it. They're extremely loyal. We hope that everybody will come and at least check us out. Pollock Tempe Cinemas is our website. They can see for themselves this isn't something that's normal. I think they'll truly enjoy it. It will definitely be worth their journey. And when you think about it, where can you get all this stuff to do for $3.50?
Later in the show, see how one Valley dad is determined to keep cyclists safe on the roads after a tragic accident in his own life. But first, from Route 66 to pop culture memorabilia, Rachel gives us a tour of Tulsa? That's next.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Road Trip with Rach.
All right, looking to get away? Well, Managed Mom Rachel Harris is here with a trip that's only a short plane ride away.
That's it, only 2.5 hours from Phoenix, Brad.
Oh my
Have you
gosh.
been to Tulsa before?
I've never been to Tulsa,
See?
Oklahoma.
I had not either. And when Visit Tulsa invited me, Rachel and the Julies, we said yes because the Today Show had just gone live from Tulsa.
Okay.
And then U2 and Bono, they were just there.
Yeah, what were they doing there?
Tulsa Kings, they were accepting a music award.
What?
Tulsa Kings films their shows. Let me tell you, Tulsa is happening.
Wow.
So I brought a graphic. Let me tell folks at home why travel to T-Town, because this is a time of year where you're laying out your travel plans for the new year, right?
Okay.
Easy nonstop flights, truly unique attractions. You're going to see that with my video. And there's a lot to do, but it's really a relaxed vibe with cool river parks. It is a music town, and it is historic, Brad.
Wow, I never ever think about Nashville, but never thought about Tulsa.
I know Tulsa, also Route 66. We're going to talk about that. The #1 rated Oktoberfest in the country, and it's got Art Deco architecture, James Beard recognized chefs, really good coffee houses, breweries. You got to go, Brad.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I never
so
thought
fun.
about doing all that.
Oh
there.
yeah. Well, let's roll that first video so you can see what I'm going to have you do when
All
you go
right.
to Tulsa. 'Cause you
Let's
got to
do
do
it.
it. I'm telling you.
Let's go, babe.
All right. So there's Rachel and the Julies, and you see that stay gold. Remember that because you're going to see what that means in just a bit. Look at that sunset over the Arkansas River. We were loving that. And then, Brad, we headed over to Route 66 because Tulsa is the capital of Route 66. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Cyrus Avery, who was a Tulsa resident in 1926, well, he started Route 66, and 2026 is the centennial, 100 years of the famous highway. So they'll be doing lots there in Tulsa. And then this is so fun, Brad. You would love this. That's an old 1950s gas station. Look at the Muffler Men statues, and then we went and ate over at Red Light Chicken. Are you intrigued?
Oh yeah. Go on.
All right.
Go on.
Now let's go to the next video. So they say to get your kicks off Route 66 and head to this place. This is the Gathering Place. It is a world-class riverside playground park, free for all, Brad. Even the boats are free. First come, first served. Built on 100 acres. Look, I was so relaxed there by the waterfall. There's those boats I told you about. It's got a boathouse, pond, beach, sports courts. Look at that next level playground.
That is so
I
beautiful.
wish that was around when my kids were growing up,
yeah.
and let me tell you.
All right.
And then really cool, get them off the screens and get them on the playground equipment.
I love it.
Love it. And then also there's this cool room called Cabinet of Wonders. Kids go in there and see stuff their grandparents had. And it's just a great way,
Books.
again, to get the kids. Yeah, I love that. I love that. All right, let's move on to Oktoberfest. That's
Okay.
why I have a lot of these visuals here. So the Tulsa Oktoberfest was voted #1 in the nation 2 years in a row by USA Today. And they've got over 200 delicious German beers on tap, Brad. Part of the reason they've won this award is it's so authentic and then listen to the music, see if we can hear it. This was so fun.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that great? And the guy goes, tiki. So fun, tiki-taki. And right there, you know, of course, the food. You got to have the
schnitzels,
food.
everything.
And, you know, there's rides and food. It's just great for all ages. And check us out. Look at all the people.
Oh my God.
So they do this over 5 days, over 60,000 attendees. There's the Julies
Oh
and
my
my
gosh,
friend
I was
Renee
wondering.
dancing on the tables. And then also they treat you to a fantastic fireworks show.
Wow, this looks all so beautiful and so much fun.
So do we have time for one more video?
Do we, or are we going to save it?
All right,
Quickly,
real quick.
very quick.
This is the horse show. It is the Arabian horse show. And check it out, Brad. It is in the Expo Square in Tulsa. They bring in that grass from Kentucky. And I got to sit on a real Arabian horse.
Ooh.
That was such a treat. And then I also did a little browsing and shopping. Well, look at that. I love that too.
You won an award?
Gorgeous. I wish, right? I can't really ride a horse. Look at that jacket.
Ooh,
I
that
love that.
style.
But anyway, you've got to go to the Expo Square when you're there. They've got stables that are next level. They're decorated like homes, you can see. And another attraction to make sure you check out when in Tulsa.
I like it. All right, you can come back later in the show.
Later in
Tell
the
us a little
show.
more, but very quickly, where can people see what you just talked about right now?
Okay, go to managedmoms.com. I've got all the links, and also visit Tulsa.com.
I like it. I can't wait to hear more because I'm like already planning the trip.
And I got something about the Outsiders movie. You're going to love
Ooh,
this.
okay.
Yep.
All right. Come back later on.
Yes,
All right.
later in the show.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Road Trip with Rage.
All right, coming up, looking to save time and feel less stressed during the holiday season? We've got some hacks. Next on the Arizona Daily Mix.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of Contadina, Bush's Baked Beans, HP by A1 Broadcast.
It's the most wonderful time and most stressful time of year, but I recently talked with Chef Dragay about ways to help make the season bright with some stress-free holiday entertaining hacks. Good morning, Chef. How are you?
Good morning. I am great.
All right, this is the time of year that we start to get ready to entertain. So what is the secret to entertaining stress-free?
You know what, honestly, whether I'm throwing a party for myself, whether I'm filming a show, whether I'm catering for a client, the key is always to prepare. I always start with a plan, a thin menu, and a to-do list. But the real key is to prepare ahead of time to keep it simple so you can enjoy your guests. Hosting should feel good, not like a second job.
All right, I like that. Okay, we got the menu. We're all set. It's looking good. But of course, what is one thing we overlook?
You know, I think one of the most overlooked styles of cuisine, especially for holidays, is Italian dishes. It's kind of crazy. Don't overlook it. They're amazing. If you're entertaining this holiday season, Contadina is ripe for the moment. So don't overlook Italian dishes and flavors because it's a guaranteed crowd pleaser. Contadina has been bringing authentic Italian flavor to dishes since 1918. And with its full suite of premium tomato products, from whole and crushed tomatoes to tomato paste, puree, and sauce, you can really elevate everyday meals into flavorful, memorable moments. You can visit the Contadina website for inspiration and recipes like this delicious skillet beef lasagna and the eggplant parmesan dishes that you see here.
Oh, I like that. Looks, I never thought about that. Looks
Yeah.
good. All right, Chef, I've been watching Countdown to Delicious, so tell me right now, what is one of the secret things on the holiday menu that you recommend?
Absolutely. You know what? The holidays are all about good food, right? And there's no way to have good food without Bush's Baked Beans in the mix, okay? No holiday meal is complete without Bush's Baked Beans. Their slow-cooked signature flavor brings that homemade taste that everyone loves without the stress. It's a nostalgic favorite passed down through generations that goes with everything from ham to turkey, like Grandma's favorite baked beans or this southern beef and bean casserole. With Bush's, you can turn simple recipes into comforting, shareable dishes that make entertaining easy and enjoyable all season long.
Ooh, I'm getting hungry. All right, Chef, let's talk about family and, of course, saving time and getting everyone involved. What do you recommend? What do you think everyone should do?
It's a couple of things. You know what? Once the food is done, right, we want to have some entertainment. And sometimes while the food's happening, we want to have some entertainment, especially for the little kiddies. So I have something for you, especially from HP. It's super festive. It keeps the kids entertained while you prep. HP has a whole collection of free holiday printables that make it easy to turn your home into a winter wonderland. Now, we're talking winter bingo. We're talking DIY Christmas cards, festive banners, and even a pop-up gingerbread house board game, all free to download. And I print everything on my HP Smart Tank 5101, and it's super easy to use. It comes with up to 2 years of ink, and HP AI makes recipe cards easy to read.
There you go. Got the kids making place cards for people. They love it. They're just working hard. Any other suggestions you have for us?
You know what? I just say this. Listen, the holidays are all about enjoying your family, having a good time. You know what I mean? It's not about doing more. It's about enjoying more. So just plan accordingly.
I like it. Well, I know we could catch you with Countdown Deliciousness on YouTube, but where can we find information about all the food we talked about?
So for more information, you can head over to tipsontv.com.
Perfect. Chef, thanks for joining us this morning.
Of course. Thanks for having me. It's always good speaking with you.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored on behalf of Contadina, Bush's Baked Beans, HP by A1 Broadcast.
All right, coming up, no, we're not in New York. We'll take a look at some high-end luxury apartments right here in the Arcadia. Next. The Phoenix Boys Choir is holding a special Yuletide concert series to get you into the spirit of the holiday season. Festive classics, joyful surprises, and guest artists. You have a chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to one of the performances of your choice. Simply visit cw7az.com/win and enter. Welcome to the second half of the Arizona Daily Mix. There is still a lot more to come on the show, and Teresa will be back tomorrow. So that's good. All right, listen, the Arcadia area is becoming the hub of luxury living, and the Bergen is one of the new hot spots to call home.
The Bergen is a full-service residence. We're Parisian-inspired, so you'll see a lot of Parisian-inspired finishes around the community. We are apartments for lease, and we offer 2- and 3-bedroom homes with a variety of different floor plans, ranging from 1,600 to 3,200 square feet. All the homes will have Wolf appliances throughout, monogram fridges, 10-foot ceilings, and dual thermostats. What we love is that all of the homes come with 2.5 bathrooms. So here at the Bergen, we have some wonderful amenities. We have a fitness center, Pilates studio, resort-style pool, and we have a fabulous gathering lounge, which we're in right now, where we host resident events. Our gathering lounge has some phenomenal spaces. We have a whiskey lounge that is fully stocked with beverages that our residents can help themselves to anytime. We have a private dining room with an attached butler's kitchen in case residents would like to have a private chef for private parties. We also have a poker room that our residents can enjoy themselves in. We also have 2 private offices that our residents can use anytime. They can make phone calls, work from home, just some space outside of their home to use. What's great here at the Bergen is our concierge services. So we have 24/7 concierge. We're available to assist with anything from restaurant reservations to travel accommodations, taking care of plants in the home, walking pets. We really assist our residents in the best way that we can. The Bergen is located in the Arcadia neighborhood. It's walkable to restaurants, shopping, outdoor activity, and I invite you to come in and see us.
What a great place to stay. I'll tell you, if you're looking, got to go there. Okay, here's a look at how One Valley nonprofit is using their voice to teach others about cyclist safety.
Why we created the Rob Dollar Foundation is my son started talking about starting a foundation to create more safety and awareness for the cycling community. A month after he started talking about this, not just with me, but with some other friends, he was hit and killed while he was cycling. So we got together and said, hey, since he's not here, he can't do it. Let's fulfill his dream and start a foundation. Our mission is to create safety and awareness for the cycling community, to educate people what the rules of the road are for the cyclist. And what the importance is the cyclists have a right to be on the road. You as a motorist have to give 3 feet to a cyclist when you pass them, whether there's a bike lane or not. And if the cyclist needs to take the whole road, the law says they can take the whole road. With that, we want the cyclists to ride on the right side of the road. We want them to follow all the law that's, stop signs and things like that. We also want them to have lights, front and rear when it's dark, and bright colored clothes. We always advocate, hey, get the kids out there, get them on bikes, keep them safe. We do have cycling safety classes that if you go to the robdollafoundation.org, you can look and kind of see where we have classes to teach these kids, get out, have some fun, get exercise, get out of the house, but we want them safe. We meet with the different law municipalities, and one of the things we're working on now is there's some street signs out there that says state law minimum 3 feet in passing by cyclists. And I think a lot of people that drive don't know that that's an actual law. So work with them on street signs. We work on just trying to make the roads not just safer for the cycling community, but safer for everybody. My son was here, I know he'd be really happy. He was a positive guy, always positive, always thinking positive, always motivated, self-motivated, so I think he would be super happy. We used to use a phrase, pure power, so I think that phrase would come out. And it is kind of bittersweet doing this kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, I know he's looking down, he's happy. He's really happy that we're doing what he wanted to do. One of the things I always try to educate people on, and one of the phrases I always hear is, get this bike out of the road, get this bike on the sidewalk. It's not a bike. It's an actual person riding that bike. It's someone's mom, dad, firefighter, doctor. In my case, it was my son, and now I don't have my son. So when you see a bike there, just know it is a person. It's not a bike. So we do go to different events. We have our own annual event that you can go to the website and see when that is. We also participate in other people's events. Sometimes there's cyclists, sometimes there's not. I know we always go to the Tour of Tucson. There's over 7,000 riders that go there. Just trying to reach out to the whole community. And there's a lot of other great foundations out there, great efforts that we just like to try to help them with what they're doing also. If you wanted to learn more about our foundation, you can go to the website, robdollafoundation.org. We are on Instagram, robdollarfnd, and we're also on Facebook. And we always do a lot of posts just trying to create, like I said, create more safety and awareness.
And I don't mind if I...
Country music's on fire with multi-platinum singer-songwriter Riley Green, and his new album, Don't Mind If I Do, is taking off. Here's your chance not only to win a vinyl copy of the album, but also a $50 gift card to Boot Barn, and one lucky winner will win a guitar. Plus, we're hearing that he'll sign that guitar. That's right, you get an autograph with it from Riley Green. For your chance to win, head on over to thecw7.com/win.
As we head toward the end of the year, we're taking a look at the hairstyles taking over red carpets and salons alike. Here with some looks that you might want to try, master hairstylist Brenda Dussault. Welcome.
Welcome, thank you. This is fun, a little fireside chat here.
This is so fun, and we have some incredible photos. I want to start with a look that we're seeing a lot of, and we've got a picture of Sophia Bush.
Yeah.
This is like just a classic mid-length. It's not too long, it's not short.
Right. Layers, no bangs. They're beautiful, kind of warm browns, almost to the point of kind of a little bit reddish. Just getting into that more subtle, natural kind of color. And then the cuts with the long hair, a little bit of framing, a little bit of layers, just to get enough bend or a little lift to the hair, but nothing extensive as far as layers. Just a very simple, beautiful, elegant look.
Next, let's take a look at Kiki Palmer. I love her style.
Right, sassy as can be, love it. And this red, which is kind of reminiscent of that cowboy red we saw so much of. But these short, beautiful bobs that are still just, they look good basically on everybody. And then again, a little bit of bend, which I get that kind of look with my Dyson Airwrap, so something you can always think about doing there. And then this, just with the color, just that beautiful kind of brighter red.
Well, let me ask you about the color because tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Does that not look like ginger spice?
Yeah.
Because it's the red with then the stripy red?
Yes, it's got like a tone-on-tone red color, which is the best way to wear reds so you don't look too monochromatic, is these tone-on-tone reds. And that's exactly what she has.
Get me some
Very
platform
popular.
boots.
Right. Instead of blonde sometimes, just go red.
Just go red.
Right. It's really pretty.
You can always then go blonde after.
Much easier to go afterwards, blonde afterwards, yes.
Well, Rose Byrne is one of my favorite actresses. I always think she's just stunning.
She is stunning.
And she's known for having the long hair, but now she's looking, look at that. It's kind of a layered bob?
It is. It's really almost not even really highly layered, except that one soft piece around the face. And what I love about that is you can have this really strong edge bob, and you can tell it's got this natural progressive sort of like ombre look at the bottom, but very subtle. But you have this one nice soft piece that adds that elegance to it. So it creates softness without too many layers, and then it just emphasizes the beautiful cheekbones. So remember that.
I'm also loving her side part because a lot of millennials have shamed people, me, for having a deep side part, so now I've got the middle part, but is the side part coming back like Rose Byrne?
Yes, it totally is. It's always going to be a little bit of an off trend, but it's very popular right now. People are tired of it, and not everybody can wear a middle part, so a side part definitely.
Do you have to have a symmetrical face? Because mine is not.
No, for a middle part, more yes. For a side part, no.
No, you're fine.
That can hide some flaws depending on which side you put it on, for sure.
Kelly Rowland has a similar bob where it's not blunt, it's not layered, it's kind of in the middle.
Yeah. So what you're seeing here, instead of such a strong edge on the bottom, it's a little more rounded on the bottom, so it softens that edge, which I love about it. But at the same time, she softened up the edges around her face, and with her high forehead, which is unusual, she can make that middle part work really well with those soft edges.
That also reminds me of the White Lotus preppy bob that we were seeing in blonde. We cannot let you go before talking about probably the biggest style icon of the moment. If not Taylor Swift, it's definitely Sabrina.
For sure. That 80s iconic curls with these modern bangs that they're calling the curtain bang, whatever they want to call them. It's such a unique look for her because she wears so well both of them. And it's become her blonde, which is a very almost 80s blonde as well, with the modern bangs and the 80s curl. It's gorgeous on her.
Last look, it's a pixie. It's your style, but we also saw this at the Disney upfronts?
Yes. Tiana Taylor, beautiful. And you're seeing more women celebrities wearing this, like Brie Larson just cut her hair off super short. You're seeing a couple women also like, help me with
Emma Stone chopped it for a roll.
But she grew it out from a roll, yes.
Yes.
So, but still being able to wear that pixie even growing out is so great.
You look so cute. If you want to try one of these looks, or have Brenda just come up with one just for you, customized for your gorgeous face, hair tone, skin tone, what's the best way to find you?
Just go to my website, brenda.cc, and I have all my information on there.
Or go to our website, cw7az.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What do you call your color?
Natural.
We are asking you to help finding the most remarkable woman in Arizona, the person that goes above and beyond to create a positive change in our community. If there is a remarkable woman in your life, we want to know so we can recognize her on the national stage at our event in Nashville next year. For more information or to nominate someone, visit cw7az.com/remarkable. A Remarkable Woman is brought to you locally by our friends at Lloyd Baker Injury Attorneys. Coming up, we've got more on Tulsa, including an exhibit about Bob Dylan. Come on back. Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. If you missed our first half, we are on a trip with Rachel and the Julies
That's right.
to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And now we're on our second part here. So tell me a little bit about what you found out about one of my favorite movies.
Okay, I knew you would love this. If we could roll the video. So you're a fan of the Outsiders movie, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so the reason I stuttered is because, see that? We are standing in front of the Outsiders House Museum. This is the home where it was actually filmed, Brad, in Tulsa, because as you probably know, you're a film buff. Francis Ford Coppola directed it, and the book, which it's based off of, written by S.E. Hinton, and she grew up in Tulsa and based, look, Rob Lowe's
Look at that,
signature.
all this-
She based it loosely on her youth growing up in Tulsa, so he wanted it to be authentic. There are the costumes. This museum also celebrates the Tony Award-winning musical The Outsiders, which just kicked off their show in Tulsa last month. Only $10 to get in, and you gotta get the shirt.
There you go. Stay golden.
Pony boy.
Stay golden, pony boy. Yeah, there it is right there.
Yeah.
And that movie's iconic because it literally launched.
It did,
I mean,
all of
those
them.
major
Patrick
stars.
Swayze, Rob Lowe,
Charlie
all of
Sheen,
them.
all of them. That
That's
was
crazy,
amazing.
yeah.
So.
All right, so let's go on to the next one. This touches my heart. This is the historic Black Wall Street. You want to go to the museum, which is Greenwood Rising. As you probably know, Brad, it was very prosperous in the 1900s. There's the picture of the horrific Tulsa Race Massacre that happened in 1921. This museum shows you it, they show how they built it. It honors the resilience of how it's been rebuilt. And it's super immersive. You go into this barbershop. You hear the barbers talking. It takes you back in time, like you're a fly on the wall. Rachel and the Julies, we loved it. I think every kid should go through this museum.
Yeah, and learn the history of that street, that whole neighborhood, the whole community
The
there,
whole
which is
thing.
amazing.
It's such a good thing.
So it is.
Bob Dylan.
Yes, Mr. Robert Zimmerman.
That was his original name that you just
That's his
taught
name,
me. So we went to the Bob Dylan Center. This gives you rare access to over 100,000 cultural treasures created and owned by Dylan over 7 decades, Brad. Now, you know the movie. Again, you know movies, A Complete Unknown. That was such a hit in 2024. The prop crew flew to this museum, spent 2 weeks prepping for that film. And you see all kinds of
knocking on
stuff.
heaven's
That's
door.
it. Do it. I love it. Sing it. I like it, Brad.
So.
And also, I told you there's so much to see. Well, he held on to his fan mail even though he didn't open it.
Yeah, I tell you, I really want to go to this museum to see because this was stuff they literally had to say, hey, Bob, can we put this? He's like,
Exactly.
Put what? I don't know, it's in the garage. It's like,
Yeah.
or it's over there in that cabinet or something. They found all this stuff.
They
That
found a
was
home for
amazing.
it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the Philbrook Museum of Art. This was also so incredibly cool. This museum houses American Renaissance and Baroque art. Here's the thing. This used to be a 72-room mansion. Wade Phillips of the Phillips Petroleum famous family, that was their home. That was their music room. He donated it to Tulsa, and they made it this museum. And we happened to be there on a day that Tulsa artist, Patrick Gordon was there painting, and he would turn around and take questions, and then you got to go out back because it's built on 25 lush acres of garden. Look at that, Brad.
Oh my
Beautiful.
God. How did I not even know about this?
I know.
I guess no one knows about Tulsa like this.
And do we have time for one more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because
Who
let me tell
cares?
you where we
I'm doing
stayed.
it. Where?
Because Tulsa Kings, they shoot a lot of their films here.
Yeah.
The Mayo Hotel. That was the rooftop penthouse bar that you would love. And also Tulsa is known for the Art Deco architecture that was from the roof at the Mayo. They've got a coffee shop. They've got a restaurant. It's all right there. That's where you see some of the scenes from Tulsa Kings. Yeah, which is such a good show, by the way. And when you're there, look at the coffee shop. I'm sitting on the saddle chair. That was fun. And they have a great restaurant and bar called 1925. I'm telling you, Brad, you would dig it. And I've got one really cool hot tip about Tulsa.
Okay.
So the Bach Center is where they have a lot of concerts. We went and saw the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
An insider told me that typically 20% of the attendees are from Tulsa, 80% from around the nation. So if you have a concert that you've been trying to get to, check Tulsa, check the Bach Center, and make a whole trip out of it.
I'm doing that now. I'm going to plan for next year.
Let's go.
I'm on
Let's
vacation.
go to T-Town. And
Oh.
a big thank you to Visit Tulsa, who flew us out, took great care of us. I'm a big T-Town fan.
I gotta come do that. I gotta do it. Okay, tell them where they can find all the information on Tulsa and all the things you are doing on your trips.
Yes, all the links to everything I showed is at my blog, managedmoms.com, and check out visittulsa.com as well, Brad.
I like it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Love doing these travel segments.
It's fun. All right, we got more mix coming up.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Road Trip with Rach.
Next up, we're visiting an iconic restaurant in downtown Phoenix where the 50s soda fountain lives on. Known for their iconic pies and must-try ice cream sodas, McAlpine's Diner and Soda Fountain is a Valley staple, but there's history of the diner that makes this Central Phoenix treasure so special. Lexi gives us a tour.
We're taking a nostalgic trip back to the 1920s here at McAlpine's Diner and Soda Fountain. And with me is Monica. You and your two daughters own McAlpine's. Why is it so special to you to have a family-owned business?
There's different reasons. One of them is my husband and I had bought this McAlpine's 24 years ago, and it was his dream. It was originally Birch's 7th Street Pharmacy. After that came Morrison Zimmerman, and then Mr. McAlpine bought it in 1938. And my husband passed away a few years ago, so we're carrying on his legacy, so that's incredibly important to us. Also, this is where my kids grew up, and now my grandkids are growing up here, and so it's just precious. I feel that we're saving a part of my family's legacy, but also part of the legacy of Arizona. Just so much history here, and when you walk in McAlpine's, it's magic.
And so what are you guys doing here to keep the history alive? I mean, if you take a look around, you just see the old Pepsi Cola logo, everything along those lines.
So we really tried to keep with the feel. When you walk through the door, we want you to think that you step back in time, that it really is a piece of Arizona history. So everything from the food we serve to our decor to the music to
the whole feel.
We want to have the whole package and just have it be a unique experience at a place that is so special.
And so as you, like I said, look around, you guys have a vintage store attached. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. So in our vintage store, we sell everything from flapper dresses to artwork to lamps, just a variety. But when you come to McAlpine's, it's just something else to add to the whole experience and make it much more interesting.
And so in front of us, we have some food, and like you said, it's a nod to the history as well. Can you tell me a little bit about the food items we have in front of us?
Starting next to you, we have our good old-fashioned sloppy joes and our Hawaiian coleslaw.
Yum.
And then we're known for our ice cream. That is a Bozo's favorite. It's a cotton candy ice cream soda, which is also my favorite. And then we have our Clubhouse and homemade potato salad. We make our stuff in-house. Our potato salad, our soups, our sauces. That's very important to us. And behind that is our Hogsmeade soda, which is a root beer based, but it's delicious. We have our good old-fashioned cheeseburger with amazing French fries. And then I have another ice cream soda. It is the breakfast at Tiffany's. So it's blue raspberry wedding cake soda and vanilla ice cream.
So we're missing one iconic piece, and that is the pie, correct?
Oh, the pies.
Okay, I think our pies, is our pie ready? Here it comes, it's coming.
So years ago.
Thank you. Here's your pie.
Oh. So this is our Naughty Pecan. It has salted caramel topping. It is our best-selling pie. Years ago, an Amish lady from Indiana rode the train out and spent a month baking with us. So she helped us develop our recipes. So it's just unbelievable. And then you have the apple.
That looks so delicious.
The apple with a crumble topping, which is also just amazing.
That is so awesome. I love this. All looks delicious. This place is amazing. It's nostalgic. It's iconic. Everything. Where can people come and find you guys?
We're located just north of downtown Phoenix. Our address is 2303 North 7th Street, northeast corner of 7th Street and Oak. And check us out. We're open for lunch and dinner. Our hours are on our website. We would love to see you.
And as always, you can head to the cw7az.com for more information and to come check this place out. Should we dive in?
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm going to go for this.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Best Reviews.
All right, get your home ready, holiday ready that is, with top-rated essentials for cooking, cleaning, and cozy comfort, plus festive deals to keep your space sparkling all season long. Ashley Howard and Alyssa Bergamini are standing by with the best products at the best prices and this week's epic discounts for Consumer Resources bestreviews.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by bestreviews.com. I'm Ashley Howard.
And I'm Alyssa Bergamini. Scan the QR code on your screen to get ready to save big. The holidays are here, family gatherings, cozy nights, and plenty of delicious food.
Okay, so let's kick things off with one of my favorites, the Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer Pro. I want you to look at that brushed stainless steel, sleek, modern, and powerful.
This isn't just an oven, it's a convection oven, an air fryer, a dehydrator, and a slow cooker all in one. Breville's Element IQ technology automatically adjusts heat so everything cooks so perfectly.
You can roast, toast, bake, or air fry. I know I love it for crisping up those holiday appetizers or baking a big batch of cookies for Santa.
Ooh.
And yes, it even fits a 14-pound turkey.
Wow.
That's big.
Okay, that is big. Now, every great holiday meal starts with prep like that turkey, and that's where the Cuisinart 14-cup food processor, it really shines.
That's right. This stainless steel workhorse has a 720-watt motor that powers through chopping, slicing, shredding, and even kneading dough.
I use mine, Ashley, for everything. Pie crust, grated cheese, even some homemade dips for those parties that I'll be hosting.
You know, it's one of those kitchen tools that just turns prep time into playtime.
And then, once the meal is done, it is now time to unwind and relax. The newest Amazon Fire TV Stick HD brings all your holiday favorites right into your living room.
I really love this one. With crisp HD streaming and the Alexa voice remote, you can find your favorite holiday movies, live TV, or playlists all with just your voice.
And I really love just how easy it is to switch from watching a Christmas classic to controlling the smart lights or music right in your home.
It is the holiday entertainment hub. Small, simple, and perfect for those cozy nights in.
And when the party is over, cleanup doesn't have to ruin the mood. The Bissell Pro Heat Revolution Pet Pro Plus is your deep cleaning lifesaver.
The dual dirt lifter power brushes pull up stubborn stains and carpets dry in about 30 minutes. Perfect for those muddy paws, spilled cocoa, or cookie crumbs.
Just a little bit of everything there.
Yes.
All right, let's take one last look at today's products one last time. Give yourself or someone you love the perfect gift for the holidays.
Head to epicdiscounts.com or you can scan that QR code on your screen to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar, and you can find more on the products and where to buy them on our website, cw7az.com.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Best Reviews.
Join us in our annual Desert Financial Credit Union Hometown Heroes Toy Drive, presented by Lincoln Heritage Life Insurance Company. You can help the families of our fallen, wounded, and deployed military members, as well as our Arizona first responders. Simply visit cw7az.com. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Tomorrow on our show, we're getting a taste of iconic Valley restaurant, Chino Bendito. Did I say it right, Chino Bendito? Yeah, and we'll get some tips for prepping your Thanksgiving turkey. We got some fall desserts inspiration too from this great pastry place that's been in the media. And the media attention has been good for them. All right, for more information on what we talked about during the show, head on over to cw7az.com. Have a great day. See you back here tomorrow.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by Best Reviews, Road Trip with Rach, and A1 Broadcast, Contadina, Bush Baked Beans, and HP.